Alrighty, and we're live. Hi, and welcome to dinner tonight. I'm Joss'n. I'm the Family Community Health Agent out of Rio County, and tonight we are making a watermelon radish citrus salad. So before we get into it, if you're new to Dinner Tonight, hi, thanks for joining. Dinner Tonight is a Texas A&M Ira Life Extension program where we highlight making healthy, cost-efficient recipes for busy families. So you can get all our content on our Dinner Tonight website, so make sure to visit dinnertonight.tamu.edu. That's where we have our recipes, our food safety, tips and tricks, family mealtime, and all that wonderful information on Dinner Tonight. So make sure to do that. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our email blast. So every week we send out emails of our weekly content, and that's where you'll be updated on our live demos and all the wonderful things we post. So subscribe to our emails. You can do that on our website. And if you haven't already liked all our social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram, definitely go do so. And you can do that on the right top corner of our website. That's where we have all our social media icons. So go like us. And if you are not new to Dinner Tonight, thank you for joining. We love you. Keep liking, commenting, and posting everything we do. We are super grateful. Our program wouldn't be a success without you. So thank you for being a follower. Without further ado, let's talk about today's recipe. So, I'm sorry, so my mom got on. Hi, Mom. So, today's recipe is a watermelon radish citrus salad. We're going to cover watermelon radishes. Now, it is a unique vegetable. It's not very common. You definitely have to look for them. You have to keep an eye out for them. This is what they look like. So they can be pretty big, the size of a softball, and they can be even smaller than this, the size of a golf ball. But they are green. So they are a family of the radish family. They're considered red daikon radishes or red meat radishes because when you cut them in half, they're red and they look like a watermelon. So red meat radishes, they have different names. They're even considered rose heart radishes. They have a lot of different names, but at the store you can find them at different stores. Maybe not at your local ones because they are a unique find. Where I found mine when I went shopping, I found them at Sprouts, Whole Foods. I've been told they're at Trader Joe's. But if you haven't gone to farmer markets, I encourage you to go. Farmer markets tend to have hidden treasures like watermelon radishes, but other fun ingredients that you've probably never seen before, and I encourage you to go out to a farmer market, see what they have, and buy some interesting buys. The watermelon radishes are part of the radish family. They are good, they have fiber, they have vitamin C, and more about watermelon radishes. So there's different ways you can do them. So if you want, I'll go ahead and wrap this one. As you can see, they are a root vegetable. Some people peel them, some people cut them off from the chunk, depending on how you like them. Make sure you really scrub them because it is a root vegetable, so you want to clean them. And you can slice them, chop them, cook them. If they're uncooked, they tend to have more nutrients, the research says. And today they're not cooked, so we do have them. And today we did slice them, and you can slice them whole, like in a circle, or have them like a slice, like a watermelon. So I'm gonna get them out. So this would be a whole slice. And then a half one would be, I have the half ones. So this would be a half slice. So this one's really thin, so it's up to you if you want on the thickness. When you were cutting your watermelon radishes, you can do them really thin. This one I did use a kitchen tool to help slice it. When using a kitchen tool, always be careful with the safety procedures. Always, protect your fingers. If you're using a knife, same thing, protect your fingers. It's very important to do that and follow all the safety procedures. And we have wonderful knife safety information on our Dinner Tonight website. But the good thing is you could also cut them really chunky. So this one's thicker, this one's thinner. The first time I did them chunky because I did not have this wonderful tool. I did it from a knife, and my knife skills still need some work. But you can do them thin. And my brother gave me this wonderful idea for those who actually want to go out. The recipe doesn't call for this, but you can put some black sesame seeds to make them look like a watermelon for those who are trying to have fun with it. But today you are going to be watermelon radishes. You need about 4 cups. So, how do you know what 4 cups of watermelon radishes are? Yeah, it's a ballpark figure. So roughly, if you're using your hands, if you have a closed fist, this is considered roughly 1 cup. I mean, every hand size is different, so you definitely got to play around with it. But roughly use your hand as a guide. So this would be considered like a roughly 1 cup. And then I had a bigger one, and this would be a little bit more than 1 cup. So just to give you an idea. So it's about 4 to 6 radishes depending on the size. And again, depending at the store, radishes are actually a product that are available all year round, even these, the watermelon radishes. But they're best in peak or best in the stores usually around spring and late fall. But they are available around the stores all year round. So after prepping and cleaning all your fresh ingredients, you're gonna also have red onion. So red onion today is 1/2 cup. And what you're gonna do is separate your ingredients into 2 different bowls. And then with your red onions, in our recipe, we ask for you to get 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and to pour it over your red onions. And the recipe today calls for 1/4 of salt. You're gonna use 1/2, this is an 1/8 teaspoon, and you're gonna sprinkle it on your salt. On your onion. And just 1/2, and you're gonna sprinkle the remaining salt once we're all done. And you can mix that if you like, just to make sure it's there. You're gonna let this marinate for a bit, and you're gonna set it apart. With your watermelon radishes, so we are using other ingredients today. I'm gonna move my peeler. We're also using a lot of citrus. So today we have some tangerine oranges. Today they're from a can. If you want to use fresh, definitely feel free to do so. You're also going to use grapefruits. You're going to need about 1/2 a cup of grapefruit. And today they're also from a can. So this recipe has a mix of fresh and canned. The reason why I did canned goods instead of fresh is because since watermelon radishes are such a hard find, I wanted to give you a guarantee. And you know, canned goods are always usually in the aisle. So I wanted to give you some guarantees, but you can always swap these out for some fresh ingredients. And if you're doing it fresh, you can just go ahead and throw them in. If you're using the canned goods like I am today, what you're gonna do before you drain your canned goods, and of course before you open them, you wanna clean them and make sure everything's nice and clean. But you're gonna preserve at least 1 tablespoon of the canned preserve from the can of both the tangerine oranges and the grapefruit, and you're gonna mix it into the radishes. It's gonna help marinate and help keep these radishes nice and moist because they tend to dry up, so you want some liquid in there. And you can mix it up if you like. I'm gonna wait till the end to mix it all up, but yes, you're gonna put them in there. And while these are settling on the side, you're then using your citrus fruits. You're gonna prep every other ingredient. We went over the tangerine oranges and our grapefruit, both great sources of vitamin C. We then also are asking for some pecans. So if you don't like pecans, you can always swap this out for walnuts. I know that's a popular one as well. So pecans, you're gonna need about 1/2 cup. Let me look at that recipe. Yes, 1/2 cup of pecans. And I got them in pieces cut, but if you like them a little bit thicker or bigger, you can get whatever size cut that you like. And then for a pop of color, we have some green onion. So green onion is always fun. It's always in there. We do have some quite of onion. So if you don't like onion, you can definitely leave it out or cut it bigger for those who can peel it out as they go along. So we have those other ingredients. You're also going to need olive oil, and that's going to be at the end. You're kind of like what the juices and the oil is kind of like giving a piece by piece vinaigrette. And then at the end, when you're completely done, you're going to top it with some feta. But I think we're ready to get started. So we already have our watermelon radishes in the big bowl. We're going to go ahead and add our mandarin oranges in there. Then our grapefruit. And the thing about beautiful grapefruit, fun fact about grapefruits, is that the red grapefruit is actually known as the Texas fruit. So, fun fact, and actually later this week we'll be posting some fun information about the grapefruit. So, check it out. Let's go ahead and mix this. Then we're going to go ahead and add it all into a large bowl. We can now put our onions in with the juice. It's becoming very colorful, which is, if you haven't noticed, for the month of March, we're doing a colorful plate. We're encouraging you to eat a Colors of Nutrition, which we have a webpage on our Joss'n site talking about how different colors equal different nutritions, and we encourage you to have a colorful and fill your plate with different colored fruits and vegetables. We're going to put our onions and our pecans, and then our olive oil, then the remaining part of our salt. So for today's recipe, we asked for a 1/4 teaspoon. Earlier I did half, well not half, I did 1/8 of a teaspoon. Now we're going to do the remaining 1/8 of a teaspoon, sprinkle it on, and then you mix. So for those who like to have it chilled, you can place it in the refrigerator for about 10 to 15 minutes to mix it in, to have it nice and chilled. But you are going to mix it, be careful because of the slices, they can pop out. But look how vibrant that is. Very, very colorful, very nutritious, very fun. For those who like radishes, you're gonna love this. I was also emailed and asked, what does watermelon radishes taste like? Personally, I think they are a little sweeter than the normal radishes. Because like the normal radish is kind of peppery. This one has like some sweet, at least according to Google, looking for words, it's almond tones in there, some sweetness in there. And if you cook it, it tends to bring out the sweetness as well. But the greatest debate in our household is supposedly taste like a radish, nothing special. To me, they are sweet. So if you do get to try watermelon radishes, comment below and tell us what you think it tastes like. Is it sweet or not? But yes, you're steeping in your salad, mixing it all in together. Now when you're ready, of course you can put this in the fridge. When you're ready to serve, that's when you're going to put the feta cheese. We're going to actually put it in the bowl already. A serving size is about 1 cup, so this recipe makes it roughly around 6 cups. And you can scoop it with a spoon, or you can use some thumbs. With a spoon, you can get some of the dressing in there. Put in some more. Put more onion. And then, forgot one little spoon. So I'll use the tongs. Sprinkle in some feta in there. There we go. Alright, this is your final product. It's the watermelon radish citrus salad. It's actually very nutritious. It's a great salad to mix it up, especially at family gatherings, like Easter's coming up, so this is a great one to go ahead and try. And it's colorful, great for spring, and I really do like it. You can pair this with any meat, preferably. I like to pair it with tuna or salmon, and actually, because this watermelon radish is part of the red daikon radishes, which is a Chinese radish, they actually use it in sushi, and supposedly watermelon radishes help cover the fishy taste. So you definitely can pair it with a lean fish. But have fun with this. I hope you try it. Definitely comment, like, and share everything we do. We appreciate you, and if I don't get to see you all, which I don't think I will, have a wonderful and safe Easter, and yeah, have a good day. Definitely go out and look for watermelon radishes. You're gonna love it. Bye.